Game Time Brian. Hey, Mark, is that the guy coming on? Hey, Mark, you can bring DFW and the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and it won't matter. You haven't done dick in 30 years. The Pet Rock and the Chia Pet were more famous than Dallas in the last 25 years. Who are you kidding? The Chia Pet is more famous than the Cowboys in the last 30 years. The Chia Pet.
Well, well, good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Rise and grind on this Taco Tuesday. Yes, Taco Tuesday. Rise and grind, everybody. Game Time Brian. Get one of these awesome hoodies, very soft and luscious. They get softer as they wash. Yet warm hoodies on the merch shop on my YouTube page. Just look at the links. Go down and get yourself one. They are on sale. Big time. Big time. Go get you one. Game Time Brian, otherwise known as the mailman, going to deliver his appointed rounds while stopping to get the liquid gold. Yes, the liquid gold will be stopped and got at America Runs on Dunkin'. Shout out. Yes, Dunkin' Donuts. So I need my liquid gold this morning. Kind of muscled through that first game last night. Again, a little tired. I apologize. Wasn't as a lot of started off good, but then it kind of, these Zoom calls, it's up to the channel Zooms to talk and get me going. So some days are better than others. Thanks, Phil, for stopping in, brother. Kind of a ho-hum Monday night. Looking forward to the looking forward to the Tampa Bay Bucks versus Detroit Lions. We predicted both games correctly. I lost 2 games all week. 2 games. The Eagle game, which my head said Eagles, but it was a close game. I need to catch up to people, so I need to take some risk. And I lost the Niner game. Bang, bang. Shout out to the Niners. They keep winning. Outside of that, I nailed every other game. So, not bad. Not bad, people. But kind of a ho-hum game. Shout out to the Lions, but it wasn't necessarily a great played game. I thought the Bucs defense did well at times, but Jamar Gibbs was the ultimate weapon last night. It was his night, and the Lions got the win. Didn't see much of the late game. Houston visiting the now 5-2 Seattle Seahawks. Seattle, there you go, Sam Darnold. I don't buy them long term. I don't. I think this is a perfect setup for a team like the Eagles or somebody to play them later in the year in the playoffs and take the L, because I don't believe in Sam Darnold. I hate to say this, but I believe in Daniel Jones more than Sam Darnold. You saw what happened last year when the clock struck 12 for the Vikings and Sam Darnold turned back into a pumpkin or whatever. You get the analogy. I love Seattle's defense, but I'm not buying the Seahawks. Sorry, people. If I start hearing that people are anointing the Seahawks into the upper stratosphere of teams, I'm not buying it. Sorry. Give me the Birds over the Seahawks. If I have, up against the wall, that's what I would do. I don't trust them. Mike Evans suffered a brutal. Wow, the sun is bad. I know, Benny. I know. The sun is brutal this morning, but I love it. Where the hell was I? Yeah, Eagles. I was saying Eagles. I don't know. Remind me. I was talking about Seattle, the Eagles. Don't worry about it. I'm sure you'll tell me. Put it in the comments because I'm out of it. But I did want to talk about. I was just looking at some articles. Oh, that's what it was. Mike Evans suffered a brutal injury. Not concussed once, but concussed twice. Go back and look at it. They're talking about it now. He was concussed early in the game. Needed help off of the field. Then he got concussed again, and then he broke something in his shoulder / collarbone. He's out for almost a whole year. Again, people are talking Bucks, right? It's opening up for everybody. Bucks are still going to be a player. And Emeka Egbuka, my God, is he good. My God, is Emeka Egbuka, for my money, the best receiver to come out this year. We talked about it during the draft show. We all got caught up in Matthew Golden and all that BS. Emeka Egbuka, loyal Cowboy, is him. Yes, is him, meaning he's the man. Egbuka, not the fastest guy, just a route running machine. I told everybody he reminded me of an Amari Cooper. Let me know what you think. He may be better than Amari Cooper. Yeah, he may be. And that's some big time, that's a big time statement. So we hope that Mike Evans does make a swift recovery. I think Tampa's defense could be a problem for people. I do. They need to stay healthy. But again, there's a lot of teams that are good, but I don't think there's any great teams. We talked about the Eagles if they got on a roll. I don't believe the Eagles' offensive line will allow that role necessarily. It's different. It's banged up. You know how that goes. Look at Dak Prescott. When his offensive line is good, just look at Baldy's latest video. I won't send it to you, Drew, because I know you only want negative stuff from regarding Dallas. So I'll try not to send you Baldinger's latest video. That's a joke, Drew. Relax. But basically, you need your offensive line to be able to step up and make the plays. At times, the offensive line is a better pass blocking, if that makes sense. Like this past game against Minnesota, at times they gave Jalen a lot of time. Even though the Eagles are down near the bottom as far as sacks allowed. We went over it last night. I think they're at 28, maybe 23. I don't know. Go look it up and tell me how bad I am. But it's either 23 or 28. I think Eagles are like 28th in the league. They're giving up 3 sacks a game. Dallas is tied for second. They're giving up 1 sack a game. Man, that makes a difference. But Dak has been hit because of the whole interior of Cooper Beebe. But getting back to the birds, this isn't a bird-centric video, but I want to talk about what interests me on any given morning. Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley averaged over 125 yards per game last year. En route to the Offensive Player of the Year. En route to every cover known to man, Madden cover, en route to basically taking the Eagles and winning a damn Super Bowl. Not in the Super Bowl. We know Jalen had a great game. The defense had an even better game. But Saquon, 125. That's what Dallas needs to start doing more. Be more consistent game in, game out running the football against good teams. That's where Dallas is not there yet. Once you could do that, like if you go into Denver and run for over 100 yards, then now we're talking. But Saquon Barkley is averaging 52 yards a game. 52 yards a game. Oh, hold that thought. See if Mitch is here. Or Mitch's brother. Hello? I'm just gonna go around. There, you got it ready for me. Fucking weirdos. Sorry. This dude's dropping the ball. Order for Brian. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. All right. Give me the wink. Wink and a nod. I like it. Thank you, hon. Appreciate it. I couldn't hear her, so she obviously heard me. Saquon's averaging 52 yards a game on the ground compared to last year. 125. That's a problem. Okay, as it gets colder, people know how to play this team. It's now going to, and this ultimately may help the fan base and shut up the outside noise regarding Jalen. Why? Because Jalen's going to have to do what he did against Minnesota to win games. Let me remind you, Jalen had a perfect quarterback rating. Okay, the Vikings in Minnesota or not. Now, they're not playing defense like they have been in recent years. They're not great, but they're a very good defense. They're a good defense at home. As the weather gets cold, you're going to need to be able to run the football. I know you have to go to Buffalo. I know. And I think that passing game gets lessened. Case in point, when you want to switch it back to Dallas, Vinny Hagan and Oscar Perini, Manahawkin and Brooklyn, New York's own, Manahawkin, New Jersey, down the shore, baby. Dallas needs to run the ball better. If you want to really, we can talk about their defense all day, but if you can play ball control in the cold weather, which I don't know that this Dallas team can do yet, then you got to be able to run the ball. Enter Javonte Williams. Just watch the first run of the game versus the Commanders. He continued to have a good game, but just watch the first running game handoff to Javonte. He literally ran over Marshawn Lattimore the first play of the game, set a tone. You could tell Dallas Cowboys have come out and said they had a great week of practice. If we know that they had a good week of practice or not, we can tell you that they're going to win the game. I think Dallas can be as good as they want to be, but they're not consistent. We get it. Their defense has struggles. I'm talking overall as a team. Their defense got 8 stops, not 7. I was wrong. I stand corrected. 8 stops. Yes, on Sunday. That's a step in the right direction against a wounded Washington team that led the league in rushing. So, you limited the run, and you limited the big plays. Played 47% man. Deron Blanche pick 6 was on a zone coverage. To me, zone is best played when it's mixed with man. When you don't know from play to play. It takes the quarterback to look and dissect at the line of scrimmage, draining the clock, making a lot of things happen, switching guys around. Act like you're going to come, drop out. Act like you're not going to come, blitz, from the secondary or from the slot. Those are what make defenses good. Keeping the offense, making them think constantly. It's hard enough to run an NFL offense, let alone doing all that. Not everybody can do it good and in a timely fashion. And if you're draining the clock down, right, every play, which I hate when Dallas used to do that, because then you allow the defense to get off the ball faster, then that's also an issue. Right now, Dallas had 11 penalties, 12 penalties. They need to cut that in half, like Shotty said. A lot of that stuff they can control. To Shotty's credit, those penalties were warranted. The Tolbert one on the run to the outside, they're going to call it, but he was by already. So that's frustrating when that happens. It really is frustrating when that happens. It seems like every kickoff there's a penalty. It's frustrating when that happens. But all in all, we'll take it. A win is a win is a win. Wasn't handshakes at halftime like it was versus the Jets, but it was pretty much third quarter was over. They should have started pulling like Rob A. and Drew were saying, they should have started pulling some of their guys. You wish bad karma. Now, they weren't going downfield too much, but you bring on bad karma when you do stuff like that. But rounding out, we go into week number 7, right? They're 8. Week 8. Wow, we're at week 8, right? They're 3-3-1, so that's 7. We enter week 8. Dallas is at 3-3-1. I expected Dallas at this point to be. I had them losing to the Eagles, beating the Giants. I had them losing to. This is what happened. The only thing I had wrong was I had them losing to Green Bay and beating the Panthers. They tied Green Bay, so I have them and they lost to the Panthers. So I have them a half game worse than I thought. But I had them losing to Denver, then beating Arizona going into their bye. If we can win in Denver, that would be a signature win. And then come home and finish off business on Monday Night Football against a Kyler Murray that would be coming back from injury. Then my prediction would be a half game up from the 9 wins, right? So you're still looking at 9-10. If you lose in Denver, now you're looking at 8 wins, in my opinion, possibly 9. So that's where I still sit, people. That's where I sit. But there's 11 weeks of football to be played, and Dallas can absolutely. Well, Dallas has 10 games left, but you get the point. Dallas can absolutely make some hay, but you got to win games like Denver. No excuses. You saw the New York Football Giants go up there and put 32 points in a loss. Now, this is an honest question. Do you think that comeback is going to juice up the Broncos, or do you think it's going to be a negative? I'll wait. I think that comeback juices the Broncos. I think that comeback makes it harder, because now it doesn't matter what the scoreboard says. Doesn't matter nothing. It's more of a, okay, we've been here before. We were down 32 against, some would say, a better defense in the Giants. Slightly better statistically. Now, I don't know about it after this week. I'd have to revisit that, but I'm sure Dallas is still below them in total defense. We shall see. We shall see. That is the question. Jerry Jones is talking like a lot of smack, so meaning he says things like playoffs. Slow down a little bit. Go win a game in Denver. If not, then you still haven't beat a real good team, in my opinion. I'll take the Washington win. That's great. You did what you had to do, but they were a banged-up team, right? I think if we're honest, we have to keep our team honest. We have to. Use your eyes. Don't trust what they're telling you. Use your eyes. There are certain people I trust, but it's limited at this point. So use your eyes. We need to go win a game in Denver, and then we are sitting pretty, coming home with a little bit of rest for Monday Night Football, heading into the bye. Then, out of the bye against the Raider team who's floundering, that, oh, by the way, we'll be at in Vegas. Yeah, so that's it. I will do a lunchtime chat today. I'm not going to skip my lunch and work through it for 2 days in a row. Wish me luck. But I will definitely be on around 3:15 Eastern, live from the mail truck. And, interesting times here. Interesting times. Now's the time to take a step forward, Cowboys, and not a step back. Let's go to 4-3-1. Come home. We're scoring ridiculous amount of points at home. Let's keep it going. All right. Talk to everybody out. Late. I got the play sheet. Oh, wait. That's not a play sheet. That's a Cheesecake Factory menu he's holding.